Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Sir Drinksalot. You've tuned into a Lap It Up. Get this up. You open. Oh. Woo. Oh, nope. Will not let that fall. That's the whole point. Turn a corner and my drink falls on the floorboard. That ruins the video. I hope you're all doing well, as always. And I hope you all are up and at 'em, doing your best. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of stuff happening. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. Just trying to wake up this morning. My brother has two Great Pyrenees, two German Shepherds, and a Papillon. Well, one of the German Shepherds is a bit of a butthead. Also likes to kill cats, squirrels, rabbits, that kind of thing. And is very, I don't want to say high maintenance, she's a very sweet girl. But my brother kind of bonded with her. Oh, not necessarily over the other dogs, but a little bit. And stuff continually seems to come up, and she'll start fights with the other dogs. But not, I mean, I don't. It's not like specifically, but some of that is a food aggression, which wasn't evident in the first year or two, but it started to get more and more. And basically, it's a bit more hostile towards the other German Shepherd female. They're all females, by the way, except for the Papillon. And the smaller German Shepherd is more skittish, but when she's backed into a corner, she tends to go after legs. And during a very bad fight, I don't know if it was just the two or if it was all four or whatever, the aggressive one got hurt bad, broken leg. Anyway, and from what I understand, the aggressive one always goes for the neck, and really didn't. That's, yeah. End of the story is that my brother spent a lot of money to fix up the other German Shepherd, and that she's a sweetheart. She really is a sweet pup, but there is a food aggression, and that needs to be. They need to figure that out. But at this point, it's one of those things where he needs to rehome the smaller German Shepherd. And for me, I told him, it's like, hey, if you got somebody who wants her, well, you can't keep her in the yard with the other pups, because you're going to be letting the other German Shepherd out after she's currently been inside in the crate, kind of healing up, but he doesn't want to let her out and then have them be aggressive again, something happen. And so that's the main end. He feels really bad about that because he hates that idea. I understand. I feel for him too, because that would be really, really rough. But the younger one, Sheila, is very skittish, and she's kind of like the omega of the group. So I think there's a bit more fear in her. And I've dealt with her a little bit, and she's very, very loving. Whenever my brother's around, I can pet her, I can pat her. She leans up on me. When my brother's not around, she won't come near me unless my dog is out with me. If Gen's out with me, she'll come to me, she'll let me pet her a little bit. But if it's just me, I can get her to get maybe a treat out of my hand, maybe. I have had her come up to me if I've been sitting down, just kind of letting her come up and she'll sniff me. But if I try to pet her, she kind of jumps away. Now, sometimes she jumps away and her tail wags, and it's kind of like it seems similar to like a game of catch. I'm not gonna chase her. And, I don't need her feeling like, even if that's kind of what she wants, I don't really feel like that's. I don't want to risk it. Like me bringing her food. Yeah. Anyway, she's staying with me now, and mostly I told my brother, it's like, she can stay here until you find somebody, or she can stay here. And I think my brother kind of took she can stay here as, I'll take her. I would. She's a sweetheart, and I will, and I have. So I have an addition to the family. Her name is Sheila, and she's a beautiful German Shepherd female. And I am it's going to take a little bit of time to get her used to me. And she is, but she is very skittish. But she needs to get on my routine, which is going to take her some time. I can't, I'm not forcing it on her. She is, but it's the way things are. Like, I get up in the morning, I let Gen out, and she gets to play with him for a little bit. He comes back in. I feed him inside. I feed her outside. She's an outside dog. I've got to get a cover for her bed. She's got I've got a standing bed for her. She has a doghouse, but I don't think she's going to use it. Just doesn't seem like, from what I understand, she doesn't. Like, she lays out in the rain, even though she has a covered area at my brother's place. So I'm going to end up getting like a cover, standing tent things that the tarps, and then that have the sides on them. So she'll have a place. She loves water. We got her a pool. She's never had a pool by herself, so she has, her and Yen, I love that. But she got to have it all to herself as well. So I'm gonna spoil her and make sure that she's happy, and that's kind of where we're at the moment. So it's a little bit of a life change for me. Plus, if I ever needed to go anywhere, he can put the other German Shepherd inside, and then have her over for however long, instead of having to like house her or anything. It's just that it's not an environment that she can stay in that will either cause problems for her, or whether she'll get hurt, or she'll end up hurting somebody else. The younger German Shepherd doesn't chase. I mean, she chases, but so far she has not shown any aggression to any, like, kill aggression, except for turtles. And it's more of a just take him in her mouth and like just walk him around and set him down, and then pick him up, and put like little kitten over in a corner. She rushes over, sniffs it, tries to lick it, it hisses, she runs away. So I'm kind of hoping she'll be okay with my cats, and I'm going to be very careful with that, because I don't think I could emotionally be okay with losing Izzy or Lucy. Lucy to old age, yes, that would still hurt, but I would understand it, and I would, I'd have my morning, and I'd be okay. It would always hurt losing her. Izzy would just be devastating because he's so young, and it's just like, man, that would hurt a lot. I mean, Izzy's he's the sweetest thing. I'm talking about my animals most of this episode. I didn't even say what it's. I'm gonna do the drink. I'll do the drink. Let me just do the drink. It's another Bones Coffee Company. Drink. It is the French Toast Cold Brew Latte, and that vehicle was sticking his face out in the freaking road. That was annoying. Ugh. 210 calories. We're looking at 6 grams of fat, 15 milligrams of cholesterol, 180 milligrams of sodium, 32 grams of carbs. That's not bad, honestly, considering like a Coke still has way more than that. So that's not too bad. So yeah, that's pretty good. Oh, look at that. Oh, it just smells like coffee, like sweet coffee. You know, you can tell it like a regular coffee, and then you have like creamer with like the latte. Like what I'll do is I have a vanilla latte powder, like Nestle House, or not Nestle House, some other anything. And what I'll do is I'll get coffee. I put a little bit of sugar, a little bit of creamer, and then I'll pour a little bit of the latte stuff in, like a spoonful or two. Kind of gives it a bit of aroma. That's kind of what we're smelling here. Yeah. That's an interesting flavor. I mean, sweet coffee with creamer, yes. There's a kind of a undertone. I say like bready, but not bready, but you know, like a solidness to it. You know, there's sweet, but then there's a bit of a that's not too bad, you know. Nice. I like that. So that would be good just like early in the morning if you like read the paper kind of thing. Of course, I think any drink, and like morning coffee, OJ, you know, sitting down and reading the morning paper is kind of nice. You know what? That's something that I kind of think is good. Is being able to have something just to sit down and read first thing in the morning, kind of get your brain kind of going, instead of going into the physical motions of doing things, actually focusing on something that you can read is good. I think it's kind of like doing your Sudokus in the morning, you know. Like a sweet fruitiness, or a like when you have you ever had any of the chocolate M&Ms, but they had like the caramel on the inside, where like when you bite down into it, it's good, and all of a sudden you get that, oh, there was something jelly, you know, and sweet chocolatey or caramelly in the inside. That's kind of the flavor is. Like you originally get the coffee, and then it's like boom, it's like getting a piece of French toast, but like getting like a big dollop of maple syrup on it, and then like there's a tiny bit of butter, so you get that little mix, and it's like right there. You know, like instead of just like being like some people like, it depends on how you do it. Like normally I don't. Normally I just like with pancakes I put butter and I put syrup, you know, layers and all that fun stuff. With French toast, I usually don't put butter. But I do kind of, I mean, depending on the type. But normally, French toast, the way I make it, it's already got kind of like the butter with the cooking. Because I'll usually do French toast with like butter. And there's no real much need to put more butter on it. I just, you know, put the syrup on it and be like, oh, here we go. I got my stack. But sometimes you do that a little bit and you're like, oh, okay. And it's good. And that's, yeah. That's not bad. I don't know why I'm thinking of like the juicers too, like the fruit ones where you bite into it and it's got the juice on the inside. It is kind of like that. It's a neat little drink. Check it out. If you guys get a chance, Bones Coffee Company, French toast, cold brew latte. Gently shake and serve chilled over ice. Oh, wow. Contains 255 milligrams of caffeine. I should have shaken this up a little bit, but wow. Okay. That's a hashtag Bones Coffee. Not bad, not bad. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. I'm trying to think. I'll give this a 4. On a 4 and a 7. It's not bad. A little over sweet. I probably wouldn't drink it again, unless I think on like a morning drive. I would if I had like Bones Coffee offered, and it was like several of the roasts. It's like I might pick French toast, but there's so many options. But this was good. This is definitely good, and this could probably be somebody's favorite. And honestly, with this amount of liquid, being that much caffeine, I would probably get a bottle of water, big bottle of water if I was on a long drive, big bottle of water, probably a fruit drink of some kind for the, just the difference, and then bam, coffee thing first thing in the morning if I don't already have like a hotel or motel coffee. So, or an orange juice with the food drink. Anyway. As always, I'm Sir Drinks a Lot, and I am wishing you health, wealth, and love with enough time and gusto to enjoy all down to the last drop. You guys take care, and I will see you in the next one. And then when I get home, I'm going to let Gin out, see if I can pet Sheila a little bit, play with her if I can, and then go from there. But, yeah. Y'all can, if you want to see any pictures of her, or Gin, check out my Instagram, because I just put pictures up there, and yeah, catch you later.